my gosh. Listen, it's giving ethereal. Also, like, the way that I have you guys in here, it kept turning up the volume, turning up the volume, turning up the volume. Hold on. Okay. Now it's crooked. What in the world? I bet you that a king or a queen pops out. Like, do you see the sun? I don't know. There's something about, like, blinded by the light. But I feel like it's talking about you, like, in specific. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is something that you don't see. What? Hold on. Let me get it clear. Let me get some clarity. All right, now you can see me a lot more clear. Rick, read between the lines, bro. You're all that in a bag of chips. That's literally why I'm here. You don't see yourself. You don't see that you're ethereal. Maybe you prayed 101 to your angels or the Lord for, like, could you please confirm if I am beautiful or if I am good looking. Maybe it made you cry. Selena, say hi. You're blinded by you. Like, you don't see yourself. Like, look at Stella. Stella's so cute. Do you think Stella knows how cute she is? Do you? Do you know how cute she is? Or do you know how cute you are? Also, her papa told her she was beautiful today. You know, it's kind of giving like that. Like, Stella doesn't look in the mirror. You know what I mean? Go ahead. It's giving that you just don't know. And I'm supposed to tell you. Also, you might be like, why is this important? Did you know that if you don't know how good looking you are, it can actually be dangerous for you? Did you know that? Yes, especially as a woman. Because sometimes men will do things for you or want to do things just because of the way you look. And although some women may think, and you may think, and there is some benefit to that, but there's also a downside to that. Because you want someone to love you for you. Like, they really love you. Not for how you make them feel, not for how you boost their ego, 2, 3, 4 as an accessory, but like for you. Okay? And it's like wild. It's like at the same time, you still don't even know how. Holy Spirit, thank you so much. Let's just tell him. Okay, I just want to show how this landed. You already see the Nine of Pentacles over here. It's upside down because this is just that toxic voice in your head. That's not like a literal voice, but the you know the thoughts, the fears, the constraints, the limits that tell you like you're not that good looking, or look at this person, having you compare yourself. It's the enemy. It's trying to steal away you knowing who you are and standing in your power. Because if you're like this, you're attracting what's for you, and the enemy doesn't want that. You know, and they try to steal you from the good stuff. But you literally taking your power back, and you are. Oh my gosh, the Eight of Swords upside down, which is literally releasing limited beliefs. Confirmation. By the way, what I told you I was going to show you. See? What's this? Is this you? It is. You know what's really interesting about this? Although this is literally about you, the Holy Spirit is not making this about a masculine or a feminine. This is also the privileged man or privileged lady. So if you're a man or woman or however you, whatever, living creature that's on the other side of the screen, it's about you. So there's also something there. Time's going by fast in this reading as well. How has it already been like 4 minutes and some seconds? Oh my gosh. Time can be flying by for you. Oh my gosh. I'm getting the clock is ticking. Time is going by. And you're holding yourself back by not knowing how good looking you are. or not believing in, at least in your talents, or that you're worthy of it. I don't know, I'm just being called to tell you this, but babe, listen. A lot of the trends, specifically having to do with like your body, they do that to make money off of you. Okay, it's the what is this is how it works. Some, not all, okay? Because not all of them are like this. So don't group that. Even if you just don't know anyone that is like 1% or whatever you call it. They're not all like this. But elite, or more elite, more high, whatever. Which really all comes down to how much money someone has. Okay? And I don't think this is right. We're talking about egotistical, devil world energy stuff. Okay? 3D stuff here. Okay? But, and I shouldn't say devil world, but it's 3D. It's ego world. Okay? It's not spirit. So anyways, in that category of people, whatever people are seen in the public masses eye. I wonder if I'm allowed to say this on here. But whoever, like the masses see them, right? And whatever the masses can afford, that's what they find valuable. So when nobody could afford the whole BBL thing, that's what they were doing. And then they started coming out with these new, meds, which y'all know what they're called. I don't need to say them. The shots and stuff. And, the public couldn't get access to that. Now they can. So then it's going to change again. Just like in the country, the most caloric dense food most of the time is the cheapest. So they're trying to seem like, not seem like, but be more. I mean, actually, the extra thinness really comes from the pushing of the meds right now. But it's less accessibility. It's the same thing in like certain countries. They view like, the more voluptuous, the more valuable in some countries, because in those countries, Stella, what are you doing? The masses can't afford food, okay? The point is this is a terrible game, and I don't want you to be involved in this. Hold on. Okay? So what I'm saying is, what I just don't want you to do is, like, I just need you to logically be able to understand what's happening here. 550 as I say this. So, you can see things for what they are. Stop comparing yourself. Stop whatevering yourself. Because, listen, I'm telling you, like, your kingdom spouse, who you're divinely created for, all you need to be is healthy. Okay? You actually don't need to be any specific way to receive unconditional love. I've also seen a weird trend where, like, it just is what it is. Pastors and preachers are talking about, if you're wondering why you haven't found your person, it's because you don't go to the gym. What in the world? If I ain't heard something toxic, then I ain't heard something toxic. My Lord have mercy. No. The true teachings of God is unconditional love. Okay? So there's that. Be healthy, because that's what's best for you, and that's that. But stop comparing yourself. You need to see yourself. Knowing this is going to also unlock so much potential within you, and you're going to be attracting the highest opportunity that you can get. That's probably why we were talking about that with, 1% or whatever you want to call it, okay? And the cool thing is that with you actually making it there, and you being the type of person that you are and beating this, you're going to be able to bring other people, raise their vibration. I had an epiphany last night in my meditation, and maybe you already know this, but and I'm being serious, I saw it all. There actually is enough abundance for every single person on the whole entire planet to live in abundance. It's actually real. And anything else is just an illusion. I swear. It's going to take a long time, but you can do your part by being the best version of you, okay? And I'll try too. Peace, love, mucho light.